Right. I know where I went wrong. I picked some losers. Carthaginians are losers. Where's Carthage now? Gone. What I need is some winners. You know, people who are so dedicated to winning in battle that they throw away any child with any form of deformity. We're going to go Spartan. Right. We'll make this a 500-point army. Again, I'll have the field and 2 sub-commanders who I'll make troop commanders, and I'll make this guy inspired because, yeah, I want to make sure I get a nice flat plane. No difference. I'll make these Pericli. I'm going to butcher any pronunciation, by the way. Drilled armoured defensive spear for citizens. So I'm going to make them citizens. See, my minimums already have me at 3 subject hoplites, 3 citizens who are superior heavy foot, and 6 Pericli. I'm going to want some cavalry, so I'm going to get my maximum average. No, I'll get the armour, there's only 3 more points. This time I am not going to go light on archers. I'll take all 5 of them. I'm not going to take any hill-outs. What would the Corinthian allies get me? Just more hoplites and some more cavalry. Not worth it. Right, let's see how many citizens I can get. Reduce that down. I can get 4 units of Thracians, light spear, offensive spear. I want some medium foot, see. I want some impact foot, but apparently I just can't get it. Right, I get 3 units of Thracians, light spear, swordsman. So, yeah, you can see the Spartan list has got much less on it because Spartans just marched out with hoplites. So, I've already got one, so I'll just call that 2 actually. Trying to remake some of these army lists. I made a few mistakes when I started, so. Right, into multiplayer. Right, once again. Ooh, no, don't want to show scenario chances. Digital arm again. I think I've done moment. Immortal fire. Show army name. I want very open. Immortal fire only. Up to 500 points. So, sorted. I'll quickly show you my results. See, I can win a battle. I drew the last one, won the one before that. Yeah, I've actually beaten that guy twice. It's amazing. So, yeah, see, it's not too bad. So there's a lot of defeats on there. I think there are a lot of people only who've played a lot more than me. But we'll see who accepts the challenge and see where we go from there. Right, so looks like I've got Spartans against later hoplite Greeks. So, one of the clashes between the city-states. Well, that map there is out straight away, as is that one. I started a previous game, but I haven't had to play in 3 days, so I don't know if I just scared him off with my manliness. So, I'm not going to use that map because I've already used it. Let's go for this one. I mean, it kind of condenses me a little bit, but I can throw my weaker units in there, hide them up a bit, and then kind of strike out. But fairly good for hoplites by the looks of it. Wait for the game to load up. Right. So, as I don't know how the other game's going, I may just repeat myself. Got my Pericli on this side, they're my average guys. Spartan citizens are superior drilled armoured heavy foot. Subject hoplites, again armoured average. So, ain't going to be much flanking in this. going to pull my cavalry back just so I can get them all in one place. Pull the Thracians back. They're all in one place. It kind of gives me 3 nice even battle groups actually. Quite like that. So I put the Thracians on this flank where it's not going to mess them up too much. That'll give me some flanking moves. This is going to be the more open flank, so I might put me heavy cavalry there. So this is looking a relatively neat setup. Just spreading these skirmishers out. So battle plan, depending on what is, let's move the camp a bit more central. Unless I can hide it in the woods. No, but put the camp there. Maybe I can confuse him into thinking I'm going to go all defensive here. Yeah, sometimes camp placement, you can see the camp before battle begins, so it kind of gives you an idea where your enemy's trying to protect. So yeah, as it's going to be a hoplite army, I'm expecting pretty much a solid wall of Greeks along here. This allows me to form up, close up the gaps if I need to be, or I can try and flank while pinning. Gives me a few good options. We'll see how it goes. Send the turn off. Let's see what he's got then. So I suspected lots of hoplites. He's got some Thracians and like subject hoplites. I'm going to try and pronounce that. He's going down the flank and marching forward with mercenary hoplites. Most of his force seems to be mercenary, which average drilled. Throwing forward his skirmishers. But for the most part he's got the same defence as me, except quite a lot more troops. 8.62 to 41. Difference is if I can get my Spartan citizens into line, they're going to should butcher them. Oh, the skirmish is still going forward. Now he's on to his here is his elite hoplites. She's interspaced into his normal Greek hoplites. Differences in normal hoplites aren't drilled, elite are. So I really wanted to hit these guys just because they've got less chance of moving. His cavalry is on his right, so we kind of mirrored each other there. And he's got some he's moving to the other flank. Alright. Try not to. Well, you're doing fine so far. Let's advance forward. My slingers. Oh, I just wasted a chance to shoot with that guy. I've got archers, I've got good range. Long range shooting is not going to do too much, but alright. I'm going to advance in and try and close up my line a little bit. He's gone for a solid line, but that's why my defences here allowed me to do that. So it's going to take me a couple of turns to fully do it, but yeah, he's not going to get into me for another turn. Thracians are just out of command range, but it's fine, I want them there protecting the flank. CNC's fine. Move the cav up behind the lines. You can't see that. There we go. So, yeah, he's got a good 5,000 men on me. But I've got the first casualties. Which Shouldn't be anything in the end phase. Alright. Probably just give me another turn of marching towards each other. He's keeping these guys in quite a tight formation. Still leaving channels for retreating through. First shot on him. Oh, didn't make him. Interesting. What I'll be careful now is I don't want to lose the skirmish fight. I could go in and try and trap some of these guys, but then his hoplites would now annihilate my skirmishes. I'm going to play this cool. You know, put in some long range fire, advance up my main hoplites. I can always retreat the skirmishes through to the side. There we go, a bit of shooting. Oh, disrupted on the first row. 2% loss when you disrupted. Here come in his better hoplites. I can still break these guys with mine. Right. So how far are these guys? They're going to advance 2 forward, so let's step forward. Put some fire in the javelins. Let's take another step forward and try and put some fire into the mercenaries. This guy's next. This is when the game's going to slow down a little bit. We're going to be skirmishing between each other. Make sure I can advance them forward. I'm going to keep this gap between this battle group, I think. Put some fire to the quick cav. So I can move my Thracians up. This way I can try and flank. So I want to bring my cavalry in, so I'm going to move the entire battle group to this side a little bit. So tactics can be quite hard to do. No, proper tactics when kind of all your guys. So I move these guys to the flank, show of force. Yeah, tactics when you've kind of got fairly similar unit bases. So he advances, I can lap his flank, I can probably deal with these cavalry. Yeah, I've got quite a few spearmen here. So lap around this flank, try and hold steady along the line, and then threaten his spearmen. Not actually going to charge unless I can get a decent advantage, but this will pin these flankers around so they can't come around on my flank. No, sounds like a plan. Alright, let's see if the Greeks close on each other. Skirmishers are coming in. Yeah, he's moved just one. Neither of us really wants to risk the charge if we don't have to. Ooh, that's a nasty loss. So he's concentrating fire on those Spartans now. Ouch, that really hurting my Spartans. Of course he's targeting the citizens. I'm going to try and run off his skirmishers. Hopefully he's been stupid and set them to not flee. Then I can get my Spartans in amongst his skirmishers and that would be a bloodbath. We're reaching the stage in the medieval battle where both sides are basically just shouting insults at each other. He's got more skirmishes though, so I can't really not close on him. Ephraxians and Thracians. more hiding. Got quite a bit more hiding. Moving his Gallic cavalry out. So. That could actually work to my favour. Breakpoint's a breakpoint, it doesn't matter where you get them from. I've got to be careful is not to fall into the same trap he has. Advance my archers forward one, and they can lay into the cavalry at the flank. Meanwhile, my Spartans and citizens shall advance. Thracians shall refuse to flank a little bit. See if we get a 56% hit on them. I'll refuse that bit of the flank with those. And just move all these guys into a nice little line. We're ready for an assault. Because if I can smash those, that will give me the ability to flank him. So, I'm kind of happy with that. Moving close to the inevitable clash. In he comes. Of course, getting these skirmish shots in first. These are even shots, so with 2 I expect him to win. Ooh, no. Not bad start for me. Making his cavalry to try and block off mine. And he's pushing his flank a bit further out. That river's going to really contain us. Evens, butchered, routed. Of course, they're not going to affect the hoplites around, but that means he can move into a hoplite in. These aren't even my Spartans, these are Pericli. They're not even my proper citizen soldiers yet. I'm winning the dice so far. About even. These guys are going to get butchered. Not too bad. Hit them as good. Well. Ooh, that was a very good luck for me. These guys got no chance. Routed. Nowhere to retreat. Butchered, which means I can attack my citizens. Here come his elites against my Spartans. Disrupted. Hitting the same guys again. So he's got the last archer barrage off, but no disrupt. Yep, so one for him. One for me. This is looking good so far, and he's blocking them in as well. If I can get him to frag, then equals. It's gonna. Interesting. I would have hit those guys. He's making some gaps in the rear. It's got a good formation here. I might steal this. Ooh, Hoplites versus Spartan systems did not go well. Especially seeing I can then hit them, break them, and they should start a chain route. If I can keep moving it up the flank. Yeah, the citizens are playing their good deal here. Because I've got a little gap in my line here which I can then use to get an attack in. Engage ones are disrupted. Packing in the extras. He has got the extra men though, so he can take the disruption a bit better. Plus whatever he's got hidden back there, which I think at the most is just his skirmishes. Right, so he's going to start flanking a bit more. Okay, that was a lucky turn for me. He's not really comment on it. 50-50 chance on those guys, but I can hit them and then still get a strike on the end. Right, move me. See if I can get a disruption in on these. Yes, which means I can hit them hard, or fail, hit them. It's a bit more like it. Straight through my own light infantry because I can do that. So 41%, 51%, their disruptors only got half the die. And I'll step in with my generals as well. This is a bit risky. Okay, I haven't lost my general, that's fine. At this point, we're just battering down the line. Sisters will step in and hit those guys. They're fragmented. At this point, even my even my slingers could have routed them at that point. Hit them with those guys with my slingers first, try and rout them. Which gives me 2 guys against them. You can see I'm getting 2 points of advantage. We both get the pike advantage, but I'm getting the better armour than target, and yeah, just that extra step up to protected is helping a good deal. Rout, nah, elites on either side, that's why he's kind of spacing them out, because they're less likely to take the damage. But at this point it's just kind of Spartans doing what Spartans do best, which is just stabbing their way forward. Right, at this point I'm going to skip in to the end of the line, move my guys forward, put some javelins in, put some archers, and use one of these guys to disrupt out one of them. That's good. Similar here, push them back, try and push on the flank. I have the numbers, I'm able to do it, and then use my general to hopefully break. So I have 2 shots. So 2 skulls means those have been reduced to nothing. I'm getting the flanking bonus in now. Get some damage in there. Right. So they're mounted with a light spear, so they get an extra point of advantage. Not perfect for me, but I shall move some archers down there to help deal with them. Move some slingers this way. And yeah, I'm up 1100 casualties, so this battle may well be going my way. We'll see what the next round does, but I'm lapping him. He can't really hit in there because I've got extras. That those Hoplites should be able to keep most of these guys away. And I can always move that unit there and then just basically roll down the flank. Hopefully we can hold this flank together. Looking good. Let's see if I get any recoveries. 11 breakpoints to 0. Very nice at this stage. Time for the next round. At equal. He's avoiding attacking with his disrupted units as much as possible. Unfortunately they're locked in, so they'll have to fight. That's the main trouble with attacking with cavalry. Hopefully they'll break off, they're just there ready to pin that flank. Good job, they're doing quite well. So now he has to attack with his disrupted troops. Now fragmented. These guys don't have the elites on either side, so you know, if one goes, they've taken quite a few casualties and not gone down yet. His main worry is this fragmented, which you'll attack with last if possible. Yeah, disrupted. Yeah, the slingers are killing your guys, that's not good. Yeah, he's going for a few breakpoints. But failing apparently. Clash of spears along a long line. This is pretty much Hoplite battle. Another one gets disrupted. Probably the same for me. Oh no. Going back and doing them. Fragmented probably. Routed. Got lucky. He moves his general in. That was not good for him. See, I wouldn't have done that, because that guy, it gives me 3 guys to annihilate that guy. Skirmish battle going on. Those skirmishes are going to take quite pounding, but as long as they're getting filled with arrows and javelins before them, rather than my hoplites, that's fine. He heard me, didn't he? Even from across the internet, he heard me. This is going to get bloody. Oh, that's not actually too bad. Continue to move his skirmishes to the flanks. That might right them. They're going to run retreat through those guys. They're going to follow up. And the flank march continues. Failed to break off. Oh well. Right, let's start on this flank. Basically just trying to pile enough men on there that I'll get an advantage in numbers. Guys up, present cavalry. Again, drive them off. Drive them off. Fire. And continue the rolling with the flank. Now they're disrupted, they're going to get annihilated. See if I can fragment them. I was hoping I could fragment them and then follow up with a rout, but let's chop some of his general down. His general's down to 79% after 1 round, down to 63% after 1 round. So I'm going to concentrate on his. They're locked into hitting him. This is my rivalry spot here, but I've got the general on hand, it should be okay. Fragmented, switch targets, not routed. I'd love to be able to pull these guys out, but I'm just going to wait for them to break. I can't quite get them in. See if I can fragment these guys with skirmishes, because, you know, that's just a bit of insult. And That actually went a lot better than I can expect. This is the problem with this deep formation he's using. When I do break someone, you've got this extra person at the back who can be fragmented or disrupted. Right, the fighting is going his way a little bit more this time. Yeah, this flank is going his way. Hopefully I can turn this more to my advantage by striking these disrupted guys hard. Hopefully causing a chain of routes. Well, not routes, then it's disrupted. Disrupted's fine. He's got the point of advantage, but doesn't seem to be doing him much good. Right. Should move the rest of my skirmishers around. And the casualties are getting pretty much transparent. See what the rally phase will do. He'll break off. Excellent. And he's got a stream of troops heading to the rear now. Yep, that's a pretty bad turn for him. I'm not expecting this one to last much longer. He'll probably break these guys. A bit laggy. Well, not laggy because it's kind of a server base, but sometimes it does this. I'm not quite sure why. It'll speed itself up in a minute. Probably got one too many things going in the background, so yeah, someone else breaks. A bit of shooting going in. Cavalry, a draw. 2% each, not bad. So, what's he going to do with this flank? Bring his horses back around. Oh, rear charge. Not a good one. More skirmisher attacks. Yeah, just carry on with the skirmisher attacks. But it's not going to really help him much. That guy's going to probably break under that fire. Yep. I could have done without him charging up there, but I suppose it's not too bad. Because me, I butchered them. That's kind of a key point at this point. And they're going to go, just route, yeah. Chain, that's the other chain I like to see. That opens up a big hole, although we can now get a normal hoplite striking at my Spartans. His line is just coming apart really quickly now. They'll probably fragment. Superior is just kind of helping out every time here, I think. Probably hit for his general as well. Oh no, just disrupted. See what this fragmented goes. If he goes, he could take these two with him. Oh, just one's fragged. Yeah, it's just got getting any luck with his dice rolls now. Here come another frag. Yeah, those slingers are getting out of there. No worries. Routed, fragged. At this point, he's just lost his entire centre line. He's going to have to attack them. Goes badly. See, he's lost 22% of his strength down one below. So right, has he got much else? Oh yeah, still a few more. Units don't call with cover. Ah, he routed one of my guys. Not one with, you know, actual proper hoplites, but well, they are hoplites, aren't they? But not one of the citizens. Having a bloodless victory, but you know, at this point, it's not too bad, especially these guys breaking off. Now it'll just be a number of enemy fleeing to the rear. And hopefully it'll stop doing this little jerky dancing it's doing. Don't know, not quite sure why it does this occasionally, but the second version should be out relatively soon, so that's a free upgrade to all owners. Right, I think everyone else is retreating off where I can't see them. If you look at this little mini map in the bottom down here, you can see I'm very much pushing his, which, you know, I'm pretty much going to go do again now. So let's get all those guys running. There we go. Okay, let's start the flank route. Break the elite, he's got very little chance. So let's break those guys next. Routed, that's his general gone. But of course, neither of the two guys go with him. They're down to there, they're routed. Kind of looking a bit messy. They should be able to recharge them. Breakpoints are breakpoints, so I don't really care where they come from. Right, let's see what I can do with these down here. Not much by the looks of it, but at least I can move them into a bit more of a healthy formation. Get them a bit out. Probably frag these. Yep. Let's continue to put fire into them. Right, back to the centre of the line. Hopefully I can get them to go. Route. Route. Full on retreat. Probably should have used this guy here, but won't make much difference, especially if I can get to recharge them. Once the line comes apart, there's very little you can do to stop it. Especially if you can do stuff like that and recharge units that are already disrupted. Alright. Let's move this guy across here, because this is the next lump I've got to break. Smack these guys up. It's going to be quite a handy win, hopefully. Right, they're fragmented, so I'm going to send some guy in there and charge. Stop being stupid, there we go. do here apart from take the hit. I'm only coming up on 25% breakpoints though, so it's not too bad. His guys is kind of locked into chasing mine. With a general lock, don't really need one on that other flank. This guy will wait. Hopefully he'll recover. Another chance of getting a fire in there. Right. See, just leave him out of range and he'll recover a bit. The chasing troops cause huge amounts of damage to the enemy. And it's just the rout phase, which is pretty much most of his army at this stage. Right, may well be the last turn. Why is it replaying my turn as well? So I should come back to this when it's not actually doing something stupid. Right, this should be more like it. So, yeah, he's managed to frag those guys, but overall there's not much he can really do. Unless I'm 8 breakpoints from winning. And a lot of his army is fleeing north. Get some skirmisher shots in, but they're not going to do much against armoured targets. Ooh, they're going to rout as well. Yeah, that was a mistake. Luckily it's not one that's going to cost me too much. He's doing all his easy shots first. Problem is he could still for a chain rout on this last flank. I could easily net me the 8 I need. Because these guys will probably break. Oh no, they're actually doing quite well. That's actually some good fighting from these guys. That's 1 breakpoint. 7 to get. Ooh, another bad roll. And they're fragmented. Fragmented. Yeah, this could easily turn into a chain rout. Routed. Routed. Takes me down to 1 breakpoint to get. And there we go, that's victory. So, I will admit I got fairly lucky there on some of the rolls. But, yeah, tactic worked. I was able to pin down his other flank. And, you know, then roll up and annihilate him when I had a few extra men. So, I'm pretty happy with that. That's 33% losses to me, 100% to him. And in actual troops, he's lost over a quarter of his men. I lost about a 1/6. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Proves I can win anyway.